Hello everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Dylan. It's so good to have you guys here. So if you guys are tuning in for the very first time, I'm 21 years old and I'm currently traveling the country. Today we have a pretty cool video. We are in the Carolinas, specifically South Carolina on Hunting Island. I made a special trip out here because we are going to go check out one of the filming locations for the show Outer Banks. So with season 5 about to come out, I thought, you know what, this would be a perfect opportunity to go check out some of the filming locations from the previous seasons. This is from season 1. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a hot minute since I've seen season 1, but I know that they had to come to this lighthouse at some point. I think it was John B and Key. But guys, enough jibber jabber. We're gonna go check out the lighthouse and see what else is going on this island. I paid like $8 to get into this because apparently it's like a state park. So we're gonna see what's here and what's happening. So far, it has been a pretty nice day. The sun is beating down on me. I'm not sure how hot it is, but man, it's hot. It's hot out here. And for those who have not watched the show Outer Banks, it is honestly one of my favorite shows, if not my favorite show. I loved the first 3 seasons. The 4th season was okay. I'm hoping that they can come back with that 5th season. All right, and here it is, guys, the lighthouse that they used to film in Outer Banks. I do see some people up there. I thought it was closed. If we can get up there today, we are definitely going to be doing that. I bet the view from up there is insane. All right, guys, we're pulling up now to the lighthouse. Now I need to be pretty quick because I guess they're about to close up. The lady was super nice and she let me in. Thank you so much to that lady. Shout out to you. We're gonna speed run this. Look at all this we gotta do. We got to get all the way up there, but hey, we're going to do it. We're going to get all the way up there. It's going to be so worth it. We are up here on the Outer Banks lighthouse. Excuse me, because I'm out of breath. But I'm going to enjoy this while it lasts. Got to show you guys this view. And I'm sorry about that wind. I bet that's going to be super loud. Wow, what an amazing day too. Gotta be careful not to drop my phone. That wind is picking up. What a gorgeous view. I am so glad we were able to get up here, you guys. This was so worth it. Wow, what a view. Down before I'm literally blown up. This wind is crazy. Oh my God. We are heading down from the lighthouse. Well, that was pretty freaking cool to be up there. The view was just amazing. So now we're gonna go explore a little bit, see what else this park has to offer. What it's looking like on Hunting Island, South Carolina right now. We're about to head to the beach and probably pop in there for a minute, hop in the water. End up taking a little detour back to my car. We're in our bathing suit, baby, and we're gonna hop in the water because it is really hot. I mean, it is an absolutely gorgeous day. Everybody's at the beach. And honestly, call me crazy, but like this is not even really that crowded. I mean, I could easily be. All praise to God, this would not be possible without him. I'm honestly gonna say this is one of the highlights of this trip. This is so cool. I put it on the beach for you guys in case you did not know. Well, I actually ended up staying here quite a bit longer than I thought I would. I thought I would just be in and out of here for the lighthouse. That was the main reason why I came here, but it turns out this is a pretty solid spot. I hopped in that water. It felt so good. But yeah, guys, this is just the beginning of the OBX tour. So we have more in store for you. Well, that was super fun, guys. Honestly, I had a blast at that place. That was super cool. Now we're headed to Charleston, South Carolina. We have about, a little under 2 hours before we get there, so it'll be evening. So we'll probably grab some dinner and then pick up the vlog from there. Well, this night got super interesting as I have approached another Outer Banks filming location. This is where they shot in the first episode. I think it's within like the first 20 minutes, John B and the gang, they find some keys to a motel. They had their boat parked. I think John B and JJ were going to that room, and then Kiara and Pope were in a boat just sitting over there. I was actually able to book room 229, which is where that scene was shot, at this very motel. So guys, I got super lucky. This is super cool. Dream come true. It's one of my favorite shows, and it's gonna be super, super dope that I'm gonna be staying in the same room that they filmed this show. I'm gonna go get checked in and then probably grab some dinner for the night, and then tomorrow we are going to hit up some more Outer Banks filming locations. Now let's get settled into Creekside Inn. I've got my key card and we are at 229. We're gonna go in. All right, and welcome to room 229, aka the same room that they filmed Outer Banks in. And yes, this is the exact room where they filmed the show. So right off the bat, as soon as you enter, you have a tribute to the show, which they put up with the Pogues on the boat. And another reference to the show, they have the Twinkie with Pogue Life there. So for those that are unfamiliar with the show or just haven't seen it, this room is featured in the first episode whenever two of the main characters, John B and JJ, are looking for clues inside this motel room, and then the cops come. And the fact that I was actually able to secure this room for the night, especially considering that it is peak summer season, is honestly a miracle. I'm just so happy that I was able to experience this. I was able to get this room for just $100. I don't know what it'll be for you guys, but I highly recommend doing that through a third party. That way you can get the best deal. I don't gatekeep. If you want to stay in the OBX room, the same room that I'm staying in, it's called Creekside Inn. It's in Charleston, South Carolina, and it's room 229. So real quick, I'll just give a tour because I don't really think I gave like a full one yet. This is the room, and I was already watching Outer Banks on the TV. The people who stayed in this room before me already had the episode up, which honestly makes sense. I mean, imagine watching the episode that this same motel room is featured in the motel room. I mean, that's just a given. We have the sink right here, and then this room is actually featured in the show. Anyways, y'all, it's getting late, so I'm going to chill out for the night, and then we have a whole day of just exploring more OBX locations and exploring Charleston. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. I just woke up, took a shower, and got ready to start my day. I had a great sleep last night. This was a super comfortable bed. Shower was super warm too. Honestly, have no complaints with this place. This was such a cool experience. The plan for today is to, number one, get breakfast. Number two, explore some more Outer Banks locations. And number three, just hopefully get to check out downtown Charleston. I'm not exactly sure how long I'm gonna be staying here, but we're gonna have today and potentially tomorrow to just explore this city. That is what we are going to be doing. Let's go. So we are currently having breakfast right now. This is what I got. Alrighty, so we just got done eating breakfast. I would say that this was a successful stay at the Creekside Inn. right now we're gonna drive to the infamous angel oak tree. Now, people from all over the world come to see this tree, so it must be interesting. I've seen the pictures and my mom recommended it to me, so that is where we're gonna be going now. I've made it to Angel Oak Park. This park is home to a massive angel oak tree. Let's go check this baby out. All right, so we have made it to the angel oak tree, and guys, you just gotta see this. This thing is insane. One of the most insane trees. I think this is the most insane tree that I have ever seen. Wow. Oh my gosh. This thing is insane. And no, that's not even all of it. This is quite literally the most insane tree that I have ever seen. This is crazy. All right, I'm gonna snap a couple photos with my camera and then I'll pick the video back up in just a few minutes. This is just so neat that God could create something like this. This is truly like extraordinary. So we just left Angel Oak Park. And if you are ever in the Charleston, South Carolina area, definitely go check out that tree. That's one of the most insane trees I've ever seen. We have made it to another Outer Banks filming location. I'm excited to see this one in person. So this is the Cameron Mansion. This is where Sarah's house is. And it does look like there's somebody up there. So this general area is where they shot a lot of the show, especially in season 1 and season 2. A lot was filmed here. I was hoping to get out there, but unfortunately it is private property. But they also shot a bunch of scenes right out there on that dock. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to get in today, unfortunately, but it is still super cool that we are able to see the mansion. We're going to get one more angle from this side, and then we're going to go over there and hopefully get another angle. But yeah, this is the Cameron Mansion. This is where they shot all of those scenes from the show. Super cool. Okay, so now we're going to try to walk toward the main entrance and see if we can get a better angle. The gate was open, but it clearly does say private property, so I do want to respect the locals. So I'm pretty sure that this is the wall that Kiara spray painted. I forgot what she spray painted, but she spray painted something on this wall. Before I even look it up, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say liars or something. Or no, murderers, that's what it was. Here it is, guys. That's the estate. This is probably about the best angle we're gonna get. Bear with me, guys. I'm doing what I can. Okay, so the front side really didn't have that much of an angle. So that is about the best we're going to get today. Alrighty, let's try and find another location. As a matter of fact, on the way to the next location, we are actually driving over a location. So we are crossing over this bridge in Charleston, and for those that don't know, John B and Sarah were actually riding their boat underneath this bridge, and JJ, Pope, and Key were all in the car going over the bridge, and JJ says, I wonder where John B and Sarah are right now. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So right now we are heading to Mount Pleasant, and that's actually where a majority of the show was filmed, right outside of Charleston. So we made it to Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. All this running around made me hungry, so you know we had to stop at a Taco Bell, get some lunch. So we just made it to Shem Creek Park. There's the sign. And for those that are familiar with the show, this place will start to look really familiar. They've shot tons of scenes here. There's two places, specifically that we're going to end up seeing across Shem Creek. One is Kiara's family restaurant, and the other is Pope's dad's restaurant. Not restaurant. It's like a seafood store. It is a nice day in the state of South Carolina here in Mount Pleasant. I'm just walking on this boardwalk, just trying to take in the views. I mean, this really is a nice area. All right, so over there, that is the bridge that we just crossed. So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see, but that is Pope's dad's building. So a bunch of the scenes from the show were shot literally just right on this creek, which is so cool. All right, as I kept walking here, I did come across the Playboy. That is a boat that they also used in the show. All right, as we keep walking, you're gonna come across another filming location. That right there is Kiara's family restaurant. Correct, and it's actually called that in real life too, which is kind of cool. But that's it. That's for sure it. All right, guys, we took in some views. It's a beautiful day here in the OBX. So now we are going to head to the downtown area where the sheriff's office is. So we'll see you then. All right, so we have just arrived to a pretty well-known location in the OBX world. We made it to the town of Kildare. There's the sheriff's office down there, and of course all the shops seen in the show. So for those that have seen the show, this is going to look very familiar to you. And honestly, man, it's just so cool just being right here. There's a pretty intense scene that was filmed here in season 4, but in case you guys haven't seen it, I won't say anything, but honestly, I don't know why you'd be watching this video if you've never seen the show. All right, and that is going to wrap it up for the Kildare count. We got to see the sheriff's office and all of the shops. So we're gonna be heading to the next location. I will see you guys then. We have made it to the next location in our OBX tour. So we are currently at Key's house, Kiara's family's house, and this is it. I do want to be respectful and courteous because it looks like somebody does live here, but many scenes were shot in this driveway and on that porch. I'm not sure if the interior was shot in there as well, but this is most definitely the same house that they used to film in the show. Yeah, this is for sure it. This has been super interesting to film, you guys. And look at that, they have a really nice tree in their front yard. That was Key's house. On to the next one. This next location is interesting because I just feel like I am in the middle of nowhere. But I'm in front of the church from season 1, episode 9, I believe. And it is the church that John B. and Sarah hide in. So basically, we're at the point of the story where John B. is framed for killing Peterkin, and he hides up there. I guess a couple of years ago, this property got vandalized, so unfortunately, they have had to board up all the windows, which is understandable because sadly, people just don't know how to respect private property. But here it is, guys, the church from that episode. And here's just one final look at the church. This has been such a fun and exciting adventure, just going to all of these locations in person. That was the church from Outer Banks season 1. That was super cool to check out. We're gonna be heading to the next location right now. All right, so we just arrived at a public park for this last location. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring before we go check out the actual location. So here's what we're looking at in this park. So we're coming up on the final destination in our Outer Banks tour, and for those that know, you will know where I am. This is the observation tower from season 1 where John B and Sarah are. And then Topper goes up, and then, well, I don't want to spoil it for those that haven't seen it, but the show starts to get really intense from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top of this thing. Hopefully it should be a pretty solid view from up there. I'm excited. So we're on this miniature view right now, and let's see if we can see anything. Not really too much because there's a bunch of leaves, but let's start working our way towards the main view. Okay, the sun started to come back out. It is starting to warm up just a little bit, but honestly, that is how I like it. This is the kind of weather that you need in the OBX. All right, and we are working our way up the infamous lookout tower. This is so cool. Never thought I would be here. A little sneak peek at the view. We're not at the top yet, but I just want to show you guys around. Whew. All right, we're officially at the top. And I think right here is where John B fell. I think that is supposed to be the place. And we got a bunch of people who have engraved their marks saying that they have been here. Someone wrote P4L, JJ. Someone wrote I Heart John B, another P4L, P4L. Just a bunch of engravings. We just passed a spoiler, so I am so sorry for those that will see that. I digress though. This is quite a view from up here. Absolutely amazing. And I'll be real with you guys. If someone fell from this height and they just walked away with a broken wrist and a concussion, that would be a miracle. I have absolutely no clue how John B could have just walked away with that. That's wild. Fall from this height, you are 100% dead. And if you're not dead, you are permanently paralyzed. Like, I honestly don't know what else you could really say. There's no way you're surviving this fall. I mean, like, look at that. Absolutely no way. All right, so we made our way down from the observation tower. And guys, this has been super cool and interesting to check out these filming locations. This has always been a dream of mine to see these locations in real life and just experience the Outer Banks. That is going to wrap up this video of touring OBX locations. I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.